a little bit about makeup brushes, which a lot of people are confused about. This is Kayla, our model, and this is about getting more bang for your brushes. So how do you use them, and how can you use them maybe more than one way?
Exactly. So most women think that they need to use 1 million brushes in order to get their face done, and you actually don't. Like, they think they need one brush for one feature to do one specific job, and you don't. So today I'm going to show you how to get more bang for your buck when it comes to your brushes, and to make sure that you're picking brushes that have dual or multiple purposes. Okay, so let's start with the first multi-purpose brush. This is your basic eyeshadow brush. Okay, so most people think that they need for their lid, they need a different brush for their lid, and one for their crease, and one for their brow bone, which you could use that. But if you really want to downsize and just want to go with one particular brush and you don't want to spend a lot of money, because brushes can get really expensive, this is the brush you want to go with. Okay. You can do the entire eye with just this one brush. Yeah. So just, it's all based on technique. Okay. So what you're going to do is, when it comes to the lid, you want to use the side of the brush.
So use the flat side.
The flat side of the brush, and then you're going to sweep on like this. Okay, so just use that all over the lid. And then when it comes to the brow bone, you want to use the side of the brush, but kind of on an angle like this, using the tip, but on the side. That's how you're going to get the most color to come out right underneath the brow. And then when you're going to use the crease, you're only going to use the tip of the brush. Okay,
so one brush you use basically 3 different ways there.
3 different ways. It's all about the technique. So then when you're going into the crease, you're going to go in and use the tip of the brush like that. So this one brush can do your complete eye. Okay, all right. That I can follow. Because every time I try and do my makeup like you do it doesn't work out. which is good, because that means I still have a job.
She doesn't want me to learn.
I don't want her to learn. Okay, so the next brush here that has multiple uses is the concealer brush. Right. Okay, so obviously it's called the concealer brush, so you use it for concealer. So I'm just going to put a little bit underneath here. So same thing here, you're going to use the flat side of the brush, and you're just going to go underneath like this. It's a nice distribution of the product. When you use sponges, sometimes you pick up too much, and then it gets cakey underneath there. So use the flat part of the brush right here. If you're going to cover a blemish, you want to use the tip, and then you're going to just push it in like this to the blemish, and that gives it a nice opaque coverage, and then you just blend it out like this. Not that there was a pimple there, but I'm just pretending that there was. Honey. Okay, and then the other use that you can get out of this one is an eyeshadow brush. Oh, you can use your concealer brush. You can use this because it's really stiff. Because the concealer brushes are really stiff, it's so they can move liquid or creams, because concealers are usually liquid and creams. But if you want to pick up a lot of color with an eyeshadow, like sometimes you want it to look exactly like it does in the packaging. The way you can get it to look like it does in the packaging, or to pick up a lot of color, is to dab it on like this. Because it comes on really bold. That's how you get it on a lot stronger. So you get those really strong electric blues, electric purples. Use a stiff brush like this and stipple it on like that. Okay. That's the different uses you can get out of that one. All right. So you'd have to, I mean, take all the concealer off first, because obviously, yeah, you can use a 99% alcohol. Just clean it. Got it. Okay. Another brush, the multi-purpose brush, is the angle brush. This one is the star. This one, obviously, you use it for eyeliner. Close your eyes. You can just use it to line the top like this. Look up. You can use it to line the bottom like this. Use it for the eyebrows to fill in. That's what I do. Because it's tapered, you can get a nice angle on it and taper downwards like this. But here's another trick. You could also use it for your lips. For your lips. Oh, that's interesting. So because it tapers, you can get nice precision. You see that? Yeah, you can line it perfectly. A regular lip brush, you can't get that type of precision. You just can't. So use it to line your lips, and then you just use the side of it once again to fill it in. That's like smart. This. I actually haven't used my angled brush that way. That's a good, that's a smart idea. That's a great way. You're gonna get more precision that way, as opposed to using a lipstick going directly onto the lips. Okay, we have time for one more brush. This one's called the spoolie brush. Okay. Okay, so this one is usually used for grooming the eyebrows, brushing it up like this, grooming them, brushing them down. But what you could also do, when you have like really clumpy mascara? Yes. Take this brush and run through your mascara, run through your lashes. So people try to get rid of the clumpiness using the same mascara wand. That's not, you're just adding to the problem. Get a clean spoolie brush and comb through it, and that's how you separate the lashes.
What else would you use that thing for?
The eyebrows.
Oh, that's what it's really for.
That's what it's really for.
Okay, all right.
You can use it to brush your
how
mustache as well. Brush your hair, brush your mustache.
Okay, it's November. Why not? Okay, so this is good, and it's nice that you can actually stretch out the usage rather than buying all those brushes, because it's confusing.
Yeah,
if you
this
have
is all you
17
need.
of them.
This is all you need.
That's all you need, and you're done. Thank you.